Welcome to One on One on God 101. It is our special Big Brother Meets the Challenge USA edition. Our guest today is Tiffany Mitchell. You will remember her from playing Big Brother last summer. This summer, she's competing on the challenge. Tiffany, welcome.
Thank you, Julie. Thank you so much for inviting me. It's a pleasure. It's been a long time since I've got to see and talk to you.
I know, too long. Now, we do want to get into both experiences, but
Okay.
first, the Lord,
Yes,
but first, God.
absolutely.
Did you grow up with faith and God in your life?
100%. 100%. My family has always been very spiritual. We've always prayed. We've always put God first. I've always known as a child that God was the center of my life. I've always known I was blessed, Julie. I'll make this really quick. I burned my leg when I was 5 with boiling hot water. It was a third-degree burn. I was in the hospital, surgery after surgery. They told my mom that I was supposed to wear this Job stocking on my leg for the rest of my life because it was very sensitive. I said, Mom, okay, that's fine. Let's just go to church and have our pastor pray for it and God will heal my leg. Long story short, she took me. I went to the front of the church. He asked me, did I think God would heal my leg? I said, absolutely. He said, then it's done. And I went to the car and I took that stocking off, and my mom says, it's not ready yet. And I looked at her like, girl, yes, it is. I never put it back on. My faith has always been strong. I've always been
Oh,
blessed. I always have been, always.
wow. I love that story.
Thank you.
So, you have a son, and how old is he now?
Christian is 14.
Oh my gosh.
Yes,
And does he have a close relationship with the Lord? Because I'm sure you raised him with faith and with God.
100%. Christian is who I used to have pray for me early on. I'd say, Christian, you definitely have to pray for me and pray with me because I've known that he's blessed. He knows that he's blessed. He used to tell me, like, Mom, I can kind of see things. He was like 5. And he knows how to pray. I will have him Thanksgiving or Christmas when we all get together. I say, Christian, go ahead and pray. And he knows he's very blessed.
Wow. What does your prayer life look like? Is it every morning and night? Like, how do you pray?
All day long, Julie. It's
Yes.
I don't feel that I have to be it's not very formal for me. It's just something that is a part of my everyday life. I'm always talking to God, being grateful, being thankful, just asking. And I sometimes I feel bad. I'm like, I think I'm asking a lot. Let me not even just asking a lot, but just more so instead of asking, can you, I try to start with thanking God for the things that I already have. And I just really have to remember to say, thank you so much for everything, the good, the bad, the ugly, because nothing in my life has happened without preparing me for where I am today. And so I'm truly thankful for that. I pray all day. I'm not like, oh, I've got to wait until tonight or I've got to have a peace of mind. Wherever I am, it's just God, please guide me, lead me. My faith became really, really strong when I was pregnant with my son because I was scared and I had no idea what, like you think you know what you're doing, but you really don't. And that was when I learned what like God leading my steps meant because I didn't know what I was doing. And I said, well, this child is coming through me for a reason, and I will just do whatever the spirit moves me to do.
Did the Spirit move you in the Big Brother house and guide you?
Oh, that big brother house, you need all the spirit.
Yes, you do.
You know, there was a moment when I knew very heavily that I was being spoken to. And it is the night or the morning that I woke up with the master plan in my head because the night before I was very conflicted, very confused, very cloudy. I said, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'll see how I feel when I get up. And I told you on the stage when I was eliminated, I said, it came through me, but that was not me. You know, I knew that that was the purpose that I was there for. And that plan came through me, but I felt it when it entered that this is what has to be done. And Tiff, you're smart and all, but it was not all me. I can't take all that credit.
That was a masterful plan, and it worked, which was all 6 members of the cookout had one tight, you know, quote, unquote, "ride or die"
Mhm.
outside the cookout that would carry the cookout to the final 6, and it did. It worked.
Mhm. Yeah,
Okay, you have been through the Big Brother house.
made
You
it. I'm alive still. Yeah.
you made it and then went on the challenge, which was
Yeah.
harder.
There's a lot of thinking that goes into the Big Brother house. There's nothing in the world that is like it. And the challenge is challenging because it is about being brave. You are tested into doing things that you wouldn't do in your everyday regular life, you know. And Big Brother really challenged me on a higher mental level as far as being away from everything. Even though you're away from things in the challenge, it's a different type of being away. There was somehow I still felt I had a little bit of freedom, but Big Brother was hard, and the challenge was challenging.
Very different. It sounds like it sounds like Big Brother was harder because it was, all angles. There were physical challenges, but the mental and the emotional and, the away from your support system could
Yeah.
not have been easy.
Yet never in the Big Brother house was I thinking, am I going to live through this?
Oh, you thought that on the challenge?
Oh, Julie, Julie, I'm 41. My heart, I said, girl, are you trying to test your blood pressure?
Has, the experience being in the Big Brother house and on the challenge changed you as a person?
Oh, it's changed so many things. Just the fast pace of my life now, um, just the appreciation I have for life, growth, relationships. Um, it has let me know if I did not know that I was blessed and favored before, I know that I am blessed and favored now. I never would have thought that at my age, these doors would be opening up for me the way that they have. And I'd have these experiences. I just thought I was going to be working until I was 65, but it's changed the way I look at actually believing in my dreams. I said believing your dreams and believing yourself before coming into the Big Brother house. And it's just so very real for me now because never would I've imagined being in this position talking to you. How is it that you know my name?
Of course I do. Um, what advice would you give to any of the house guests going through what they're going through right now? They are already locked in the house and they cannot hear you, but if you could guide them, what would you say to them?
Things get really cloudy and your mind is always racing and you're always thinking, but it's temporary and you will come out of that environment and you will come back into the real world. You have to stay grounded and you have to stay positive and keep a strong, positive support system around you. Don't let these things that are in the real world, people and their emotions weigh heavily upon you, change who you are, stay humble, respect where you've come from, what you've been through, learn from it, and take the best part of it and go where you actually want to see yourself go. It's you never know what's going to happen when you come out of the house. I mean, I thought Beyonce was going to call me.
She hasn't yet?
Not yet. It's just not yet. But I have made so many wonderful, wonderful relationships. I've met so many people. I am so grateful to everyone at CBS that afforded me the opportunity to meet and just be in these circles. I feel like I have like this huge family now. And they should also embrace that. You've got support. There are people out there, are the alums who've been through what they've been through. They can always reach out to someone they can identify with. Most people have been so welcoming and warm to me coming out of that experience.
I love it. And finally, what's next for you? Is there anything you want to plug or promote or mention?
I am, it's just been beautiful, Julie. I actually made a really big announcement that Derek and Cody from Big Brother, Derek won season 16, Cody won All Stars season 22. They have a podcast called The Winner's Circle. They have embraced me as kind of like a little sister and taken me under their wing. They allowed me to be a guest on their podcast when we did Celebrity Big Brother. Now they've offered me and allowed me to start my own show, my own podcast on their show. I have a channel on the Winner Circle where I will be recapping live feeds Monday through Wednesday on the Winner Circle with Tiffany. I will invite guests and we'll talk and we'll chat and we'll chat about the challenge and maybe a little tea and maybe a little tips. Um, yeah, so people can catch me on the Winter Circle Mondays and Wednesdays, and I will be giving them some information about what is going on in your house, Julie.
I love it. Congratulations. Well, they
Thank you so
definitely
much.
hired the right person for the job. That's
Thank you.
wonderful to hear.
They are wonderful. They are the best.
They're good guys.
They are.
They're good guys. Well, as we goodnight this episode, may I ask you to pray for anyone who's listening to us right now who needs a prayer?
Sure, absolutely. I want to thank God above for all of the blessings, all of the watching and covering and protection that He's provided, that has been provided to not just myself but to everyone. We've seen a lot in the world over the last few years, and I just want to thank God for protecting and covering all of my loved ones. I want to continue to ask God to bless us all, keep bless our mental, our physical, our emotional, our financial. We are truly thankful and we truly need God in our lives, in the world today. And I want to just thank God for the opportunities that have been afforded to me via CBS and Viacom. Thank you so much. And I pray that everyone out there finds a way to get in touch with their spiritual side.
Amen.
Yeah.
Tiffany, thank you so much. We'll be listening to you on the Winner Circle Monday through Wednesday nights.
You, Julie. Invite me anytime. I love talking to you. You are such a phenomenal woman. I am always impressed by you. I never knew that you were this tiny, but you are so much larger than life.
Tiffany, thank you so much.
Thank you, Julie.
And to everyone listening, don't forget you can watch Big Brother and The Challenge USA on CBS or streaming at Paramount Plus. Until then, God bless you all.